All right, let's settle this once and for all. When it comes to eating plant-based, which is healthier, vegetarian or vegan? If you've ever wondered which path gives you more energy, better nutrition, or even a longer life, you're not alone. This debate has been going on for decades, and today we're going to unpack it with clarity, without bias, without fluff, just the facts in a way you can actually use. By the end, you'll know which lifestyle is healthier for you. Before comparing the two, we need to define them clearly because it's clear that society doesn't care. They group us all into one category, and I've grown so very tired of that. I am not a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. There's a difference. Let's clearly define those differences right now. A vegetarian diet excludes meat, fish, and poultry, but often includes dairy, and eggs. Eggs are not meat. Let's just be clear about that. Vegan diets go a step further by avoiding all animal products, including dairy, eggs, honey, even gelatin. That distinction right there may seem small to some, but nutritionally, it makes a huge difference. I'm not a vegan, as I've clearly stated, and would never be. However, I don't eat products derived from animal gelatin. That's just a pet peeve of mine. Not a problem if you do. Vegetarians have a key advantage: access to dairy and eggs. These foods provide vitamin B12, which is essential, high quality protein, which is extremely essential, and calcium in forms that are easy for the body to absorb. For example, just one egg delivers all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair tissue. Dairy, on the other hand, is an excellent source of calcium and vitamin D, which are critical for bone strength. Because of these built in nutrient sources, vegetarians often have fewer deficiencies to worry about as long as their diet is balanced. The word being balance. Now, on the vegan side, the nutritional landscape looks totally different. By cutting out all animal products, vegans eliminate cholesterol from food entirely and significantly reduce saturated fat intake. That shift alone is linked to lower risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. In fact, multiple studies show that vegans tend to have lower body mass indexes and lower cholesterol levels compared to both vegetarians and meat eaters. Of course, no diet is perfect. Vegetarians can run into trouble if they rely too heavily on cheese and refined carbs. Think pizza, mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese, or pastries. That version of vegetarianism can raise cholesterol and blood sugar levels over time. Vegans, meanwhile, face the challenge of missing nutrients. Vitamin B12 is almost absent from plant foods, and without careful planning, iron, zinc, calcium, and omega 3s can also fall short in the vegan diet. Deficiencies in these areas can lead to fatigue, weaker bones, or slower recovery after exercise. The difference is that vegetarians tend to have fewer gaps to cover, while vegans often need to be more deliberate in fortified foods and supplements. Okay, definitions and nutrients aside, how do these diets actually play out in real life? Large scale studies give us some insight. Vegetarians and vegans both tend to live longer and have lower risks of chronic diseases compared to meat eaters. But when researchers compare vegetarians and vegans to each other, the results are less clear cut. Vegans often show stronger markers for heart health and weight control, while vegetarians sometimes fare better on bone density and vitamin B12 status. In other words, both diets come with strengths and both require smart choices to be truly healthy. Beyond the numbers, there's also the lifestyle factor. Some people thrive on vegan diets because they enjoy whole grains, legumes, vegetables, and plant-based protein. Others find the restrictions too limiting and end up slipping into highly processed vegan foods like baked meats and sugary snacks, which undercuts the benefit. Vegetarian diets can feel more flexible, which may make them easier to sustain long term. That sustainability often matters more than the theoretical perfect diet on paper. At this point, you might be wondering, so which one is healthier overall? The truth is, it depends on the individual. If you're great at planning meals, enjoying experimenting with plant based ingredients, and you're comfortable using supplements, a vegan diet can deliver excellent health outcomes. If you prefer a less restrictive path and want the safety net of nutrients from eggs and dairy, A vegetarian diet may be the smarter fit. Health isn't just about nutrients, it's also about what you can realistically sustain and enjoy for years. To wrap it up, both vegetarian and vegan diets can be incredibly healthy, but they succeed or fail based on how they're practiced. Vegetarians benefit from easier nutrient access, while vegans often win out on heart health and weight management. Neither diet is automatically healthier. It all comes down to balance, planning, and consistency. The real question isn't which diet is healthiest. The better question is which approach sets you up to thrive long term. If this breakdown helped clear up vegetarian versus vegan debate, hit that like button to support the channel, share this with your plant-based curious friends, and subscribe for more science-based nutrition tips. And tell me in the comments, which path do you think works better for you, vegetarian or vegan? I can't wait to hear your perspective. I'll see you in the next video.